Tuesday. So my Beyond the Surface question for today is, what's a lesson I keep relearning in life? Now, I have a couple that came to my mind, but the top one is that I cannot pour from an empty cup. As a giver, I tend to want to make sure that everybody else is okay while neglecting myself. And in this, it's like, Brittany, you just poured your last and you are struggling for yourself. And we can't do that. That's why I said when the Lord was like, hey, here's your moment. I'm about to sit you down. And it ended up being almost 6 months sitting down. That was like, nah, something got to give. And then that like literally trickled down from how many days a week I work. I knew that I wanted to keep serving the Lord on Sunday, but I knew that stepping into the role that I was stepping into, it was going to cause me to sacrifice. Like, I'm going to have to sacrifice something. So then this also started you no longer have the capacity to do an 8-hour wedding ending at 3 a.m. Like literally ending at 2. By the time I get home, it's 3 o'clock, and then I need to be up for 6:30 to get to church on Sunday morning to set up and serve. Like, I'm like, okay. But in that, I then saw how the Lord was like, okay, if you're going to take Sundays off so that you can serve and edit, I got you. And I'm like, okay. But I saw that then comes Monday on my Sabbath, I get to refill my cup, however that thing is. And I'm just like, okay, this is what this feels like. This is what is necessary for me. And also, here are the boundaries that are set in place for you to make sure that no is still at the top of your list for the things, because for every no, for every yes, I have to say no to something. And so it's like, how are you going to do this? How are you going to balance this? Because being off balance means something's going to be off. And I'm just like, okay, here we go. Here we go. And so that's putting in rest. That's putting in boundaries. That's not feeling guilty for the no, all the things that we've been talking about this whole month. And I'm just like, all right, that's the lesson that keeps going, because when I pour out, I must refill my cup. And that's why I love to pray for my friends and say, I pray that they're able to operate out of overflow. That right there, because there's a level to this, your cup is filled, but there's another level where you can just be around people and you are operating in the overflow, baby. Oh, it's a good feeling, because they're filled or they're becoming filled up and you aren't lacking. And I'm like, this is a nice little spot to be in. Absolutely love that spot. And it's like, okay, what's necessary for me to get to that point? What's necessary for me to be good? And then just, baby, I'm just in the room and it's flowing. Those are the good spaces. So let me know in the comment section, what's a lesson that you keep relearning in life? Oh, can I throw my bonus one in there? My bonus one is that I don't have to prove my worth. That's my bonus one. I realized that this is not supposed to be there. I realized that each level that I level up, it's like I'm feeling good about where I was until you hit the next level and you're in a space where people have already been and you're like, I got to prove myself. So to not have to prove at each new level, it's one of those lessons that I keep relearning. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.